So do you also use LinkedIn ads to get more leads for your own business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to store LinkedIn leads in your CRM automatically. So like you, I also use LinkedIn leads to get more leads for my own business. And now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from LinkedIn, I want to create a new contact in my CRM. And today for my CRM, I am using HubSpot as an example. You can use any another CRM to create this contact. What we are going to do is we are going to create a connection between LinkedIn and the CRM. And we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software, which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to our screen everyone. So let's begin and create a connection between LinkedIn ads and HubSpot CRM. So today I'm going to use HubSpot CRM as the example. You can connect any another CRM which you are using for your business with LinkedIn ads. You just have to follow me, click on add a new tab, and you have to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browser. And now after opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, what you have to do is you're going to get two options on the landing page of Pabbly Connect. And Pabbly Connect is the automation tool using which we're going to create the connection. But before we move on further, I'll show you something very helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners, and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a platform where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts, and solutions. So if you're stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the community today. I promise it will be very helpful for you. So let's head back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and right now a Ganesh Chaturthi sale is going on. So if you wish to purchase Pabbly Connect for a one-time price, today is a great day. You're going to get it at a very good price. Now without wasting any more time, let's create this automation. For that we have two options on the landing page of Pabbly Connect. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application, which is Pabbly Connect. But over here I am an existing user, so I'm going to click on this button which says sign in, and now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So let's click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect's account, and once we click on this access, now it is going to open the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect's account. And now after opening the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, we have to click on this create workflow. It is asking me to select the workflow builder, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible, and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach, and ideal for those who want to try it and test it setup. So you can use any one of this workflow builder. I'm going to use this new one, so let's go towards the select of the new one. Now we have to enter the workflow name, so let's enter the workflow name which is store LinkedIn leads in your CRM automatically. Now for the folder, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. On my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have already created in which I save my workflows. And if you also want to create a new folder, you can go towards this create new folder button and create your own. If you wish, you can definitely save the workflows in this home folder too. I'm going to keep it as automations and click on this button which says create. And once we click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action on this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So we have to click on this add trigger button. To add a trigger application, we have to search for the trigger application which is LinkedIn. And now for the trigger event, we have to keep it as lead notifications and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between LinkedIn and Pabbly Connect, we have two options: add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already created this connection, you can go towards this select an existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this connect with LinkedIn. And once we click on this connect with LinkedIn, it is asking me for the account credentials. So let's enter the account credentials and click on this sign in. And once we click on this sign in, yes, you can see that with this we have successfully created a connection between LinkedIn and Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking me to select the sponsored account, but it is saying no no options found. So if you are also getting this, you have to click on this refresh fields and automatically the sponsored account will be selected, or you can select now, you have the options. So I'm going to select the sponsored account and click on this save and send test request. And once we click on this save and send test request, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So we have to capture this webhook response, and in order to capture this webhook response, let's open our LinkedIn, and over here going to see that this is the campaign which I am using, and my campaign is in draft mode. So let's say someone sees my ad on their LinkedIn and they are interested and they fill in this form. So they're going to click on this apply now, and now it's asking me to enter the email address and the phone number. So you must be wondering, why is it not asking me to fill in these details? Because my campaign is in draft mode, and if you are running a live campaign, your leads are definitely going to get the option to fill in these details too. Now let's just fill in the email address and the phone numbers. For the email address, I'm going to keep it as smartuser55@pablitudes.com. For the phone number, I'm going to keep the phone number as this and click on this submit. And once we click on this submit, it is saying information sent to Pabbly. So this means that we have successfully completed the test submission. So let's open our workflow, and now we're just going to wait for a few seconds till Pabbly is capturing this webhook response. And now you can see that 4 seconds ago we have successfully received the response, and the details are exactly the same which we entered during our test submission. And with this, we have successfully completed our trigger steps. So now let's move on further and add these lead details into the CRM. So to do this, I'm going to click on this add new action step, and now for the action application, I'm going to search for HubSpot. So I told you that I'm using HubSpot as an example. You can connect any another CRM with your LinkedIn. What you can do is you can simply type like Zoho, or if you wish to connect any another, you can search for the same CRM, select the CRM, connect it with Pabbly, and automatically you can connect LinkedIn with your CRM. We have multiple videos connecting LinkedIn with multiple CRMs on our YouTube channel. You can search it on our YouTube channel and you'll definitely find a video. And if not, you can definitely comment on this video and we'll make sure that we make the video on your particular requested CRM. So now let's choose the action application as HubSpot CRM right now, because I'm using HubSpot. And now for the event, we have to select it as create a contact and click on this connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already created this connection between HubSpot and Pabbly Connect, you can go towards this select an existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then click on this connect with HubSpot CRM. Now we have to connect this HubSpot CRM. For that, you have to keep in mind that your HubSpot account should be logged in prior starting to this automation. Because if you haven't logged in a HubSpot account, first Pabbly is going to ask you for the credentials of the same, and then only going to get the option to choose the account. Alright, so now I have already logged in my HubSpot account, so directly I'm going to get the option to choose the account. So let's choose the account as Pabbly right over here. Now I'm just going to select the account and click on this choose account. And once we choose the account, yes, you can see that with this we have successfully created a connection between HubSpot CRM and Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking me for many details, but we are only going to enter the details which are required or the details which we wish to fill in, like this company name. So I'm going to enter the name of my company, but we can't enter the name manually by typing it like this, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. That's the reason why we do mapping. So let's map the details which are required or the details which we have of our lead. So I'm going to simply look for the same details which I wish to add, and I'm just going to ignore the rest, or you can say skip the rest. You can also enter the details which you wish to add in your CRM. Alright, so as you can see, this is the last name. So I'm going to map the last name, email. Now I'm just going to look for the phone number and I'm going to map the phone number, and then I'm going to map the first name. So as you can see over here, I cannot find first name. So what I have to do is I have to do Control F on my keyboard and search for first name, and as you can see, this is the first name. So let's map this too. If you also can't find any details, you can simply Control F on your keyboard and you can type like name or something like this right over here, and automatically you're going to see the same, so you can map those details. And with this, we have successfully mapped the required details. Now let's click on this save and send test request at the end, and once we click on this save and send test request, we have received the positive response that we have successfully created a new contact in HubSpot CRM. Alright, so let's open our CRM, and as you can see, the contact has been created. You're going to see that this is the name, the same email address, and the same phone number which we entered during our test submission. And with this, we have successfully completed our workflow, and now whenever we're going to receive a new lead notification from LinkedIn, automatically a new contact will be created in my HubSpot CRM. All of this is going to happen in backend. We just have to sit back and relax. You can also connect any another CRM with this LinkedIn lead notifications. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. For your reference, I'll simply attach the workflow link in the description box below. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.